And there were a few sharp-looking guys getting off the Pelicans.
Hey, Kevin. Jrue Holiday is in his 8th season with the Pelicans.
Terrific. David, thanks. Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Ingram and it's small forward. And for Utah, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's Ingles in at the 3 spot. Here's Gobert, and the rejection by Favors.
The 7'4" arm span of Favors paying big dividends when it comes to rim protection.
Out to Ingram. Back to Favors. And the basket is good. Here is Conley. Mitchell passes to Ingles. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
There's the work Ingles has put into his strength and conditioning. Takes the hit and still able to convert.
And when you talk about certain players having that it factor, Donovan Mitchell fits that bill.
He does. Confident in his approach, GA. Fearless on his attack. Donovan Mitchell is one of those guys who can go off for 50 if you let him get into rhythm. As long as he's in Utah, that team will remain competitive.
Conley against Ball. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
One of Conley's calling cards, getting into the paint and converting, even though he's often the smallest guy on the floor.
Now here's Ingram. And Holiday kicks to Ingram. Ingles with the rebound. Jazz have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Lob pass to Conley. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Favors passes to Ingram. Up and in on the layup.
They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
The drive by Mitchell. Inside. Nice shot by Gobert.
That time, a lot of young guys would have jacked up a shot. Patience. Man flashes open. Mitchell delivers the basketball on time.
Now, here's Ball. It's Ingram on the wing. Utah with the rebound. Ingles with the ball. Guarded by Ingram. Second shot opportunity. Here's Mitchell. Here's Gobert. He shoots again, and the layup is good.
He has a standing reach of 9'7". Gobert making that play look routine.
Ingles against Ingram. And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That is his first foul of the game. The Jazz making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. The Pelicans also changing it up. Melly is checked in for Favors. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Brandon Ingram. Now here's Williamson. 5 to shoot. Ball. And Ball slams it in.
If you're Lonzo, this is how you want to use your length. Attack the rim.
Here's Conley. And there it is for him.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
1:39 left in the first quarter. Holiday attacking, makes it off the glass.
I mean, few guards absorb contact as well as Holiday. In fact, he often delivers as much punishment as he takes.
Now, here's Mitchell. No points in the game yet for him.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Holiday against Mitchell. Holiday dishes to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
Conley with the 3. No good on that one. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. And Redick kicks the ball. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Redick. Williamson trying to free himself up. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
And even from mid-range, J.J. Redick is the kind of shooter where that's a highly efficient shot.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Gobert trying to get open. Goes back up. There's the pass to O'Neal. Now the feed to Gobert. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Holiday looking for an opening. Ball finds Williamson. Lays it up and banks it in.
With the body to carve out space, Zion Williamson goes to work and gets it done.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Pelicans on top. They lead by a bucket. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
So the Pelican 5 right now. They've got Hart. J.J. Redick is out there with Jackson. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Okafor, and it's a 5 down low.
This is just one of many areas where Redick has improved, reading the floor and finding his guys for good quality shots.
Okafor against Moutier. Passes it to Clarkson. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Nice open look, but it's no good. New Orleans leading by 4. Here's Jackson, and it's sent back by O'Neal. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for the Jazz. And the Pelicans also making a change. Ingram's checked in. The shot missing. Now the Jazz take it the other way. In transition, here come the Jazz. Here's O'Neal. Another shot. Here's Davis. Pass to Clarkson. Right side Davis. Out left to the wing. O'Neal. The Jazz with another miss. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Hart. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Hart's got the lead up to 6 now for the Pelicans.
Showing what a skilled passer he is. Ingram with the beautiful dime there.
And now, here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. And there's the foul to try to stop the break, and that'll be a clear path to the basket. 2 free throws coming up, and they'll retain possession. This is his first free throw of the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here's Davis.
And teams have nights like this when the shots that usually drop just won't go down. That's when you have to rely on your defense, and that's the only way to stay in the game.
I love the throwdown there. Ingram doesn't mess around when he's cutting to the hoop.
The shot by Clarkson, no good. Pelicans leading by 6. Jackson passes to Hart. Out to Ingram. Dishes to Okafor. Back to Ingram. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Moutier. For 3. Offensive rebound.
Right there, it's who wants the basketball the most, and it's Joe Ingles creating the extra possession.
And the pass to Ingram. Back to Okafor. The dish to Ingram. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And last season, at least at first, it was a challenge for Ingles to mesh with Mike Conley.
Yeah, I mean, Conley came in to run the offense, which kind of took the ball out of Ingles' hands a little bit. But then Conley goes out with the hamstring, and that allowed Ingles to get back into rhythm, and he's been able to handle that load many times for this group.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. And slam dunk by Ingram.
He's very long and slender frame, Brandon Ingram, but very effective at attacking the rim.
Moutier dishes to Davis. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Misses the three. Pelicans leading by 7. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Strong move by Brandon. He's playing with such great confidence these days.
Moutier passes to Clarkson. And 1:01 left to play here in the half. Here's Moutier, and Moutier throws it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
Great competitive play from Ingram tonight, and his teammates are sharing in his excitement.
Moutier passes to Davis. Kicks to O'Neal. The Jazz working the ball around now. Here's Moutier. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Ingram finds Okafor. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Okafor's got the lead up to 9 now for New Orleans. Utah's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. To the paint. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Ingram attacking, and slam dunk by Ingram.
Brandon Ingram possesses grace and power. He mixes them together for a big finish.
Brandon Ingram, he's been the guy.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal. And the first half was all about Brandon Ingram. He had 18 points, 3 assists. And that...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Bogdanovich out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Gobert in its center. That's the group right now for Utah. And he comes up with the deuce. Jazz trailed by 11. And here is Mitchell. A second chance effort. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And the 3 off target.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play. Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Bojan Bogdanović was a pro in Europe for a decade before he joined the NBA. Croatian sharpshooter says, a lot of players who are happy over there, but I wanted to have another challenge, to play against the best in the world. That was the only thing that was important to me. Guys, he's lived up to that promise.
He loves that challenge, and he's having success. D.A., thank you. J.J. Redick's checked in for Brandon Ingram.
He's a great defender. He's improved his scoring. Rudy Gobert has put a lot of work into his body and game.
Knocks it loose. And Redick kicks to Holiday. Back to Redick. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Redick is a master at getting to the line, finding ways to fool the defense and getting them to bite.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Melly's checked in.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Mitchell wide open. Another miss by Utah.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Holiday, the pass to Favors. It's good. And the Pelicans lead by 16.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Feeds it to Gobert. And stolen by Favors. And here comes the break. Here's Holiday. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Jazz have gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Utah. And Redick kicks to Favors. Outside for Redick. Stolen by Clarkson. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. And that one drops for him. Conley's got 6 points.
Well, you need to start somewhere. After 4 straight misses this half, let's see if this gets them going.
Holiday, the pass to Redick. The three-pointer, no good. It's Gobert with the ball for the Utah Jazz. It's a 14-point game. A clear look for Mitchell. And he's finally able to knock one down.
You watch Mitchell's shot, the mechanics, the footwork, the elevation, all working in harmony.
Holiday finds Favors. It's Redick on the wing. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Showing off the power there. Holiday likes to attack and comes at it with a lot of force.
Conley's shot is off. New Orleans leading by 16. And now the Pelicans on the break. Ball kicks to Redick. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. O'Neal's checked in for Mike Conley. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Ball. And it's Josh Hart in for Drew Holiday. Passes it to Williamson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
This is where you like to see Zion go to work in the lane, where his size is a decided advantage.
New Orleans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And both free throws good for Williamson.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
34 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Clarkson. Mitchell against Redick. Mitchell's shot is good.
The strength of Donovan Mitchell going downhill off contact, able to muscle it through.
And Redick kicks to Hart. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. New Orleans shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight, and the Jazz making a change here. And he makes both free throws. Mitchell with it. He has 6. Now O'Neal. From deep three-point range, and no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's New Orleans controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. J.J. Redick is out there with Hart, and it's Hayes in at the center, locking down the middle. Jazz trail by 18. Williamson with the block.
And you look at Zion's playing style. Everything he does borders on the spectacular.
Here's Hart, covered by Mitchell. Pass to Redick. 6 to shoot. It's Ingram on the wing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Now the pass to Mitchell. Shoots over Redick. Again, Mitchell missing.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
It's a winning approach when you execute. That's the key. They're playing fast, but also under control.
And stolen by Williamson. Ingram passes to Williamson. Ingram kicks to Williamson. Back to Ingram. From downtown, Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Jazz trail by 20. Here's Gobert. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 4 assists in the game. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. Passes it to Mitchell. Down low. Hayes with the steal. Here's Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Watch out now. When Zion is moving like this, get out of his way.
Here's the 3. Utah gets it back. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. High post, Gobert. Goes back up. Misses at the rim.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Hayes dishes to Ingram. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Ingram's got 22.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Now, here is O'Neal, and here's Ingles outside. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hart the pass to Ingram. It's stolen by Ingles.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Pelicans.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Brandon Ingram.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Left side, Redick. Rebounded by the Jazz. And now Utah, fast break. Here's O'Neal. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
O'Neal against Ingram. Gobert with the block.
And that's one of Gobert's specialties, a shot blocking master.
Oh, that was something else.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell, not only does he explode into his moves, he finishes with authority.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Joe Ingles. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Here's Okafor. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The downtown skyline and the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spot. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the 3, the small forward. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3. Now here's Ingram. And it's off from three-point range. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way. And he makes good on the layup. All teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. They retain possession. Ingram outside. Over Valanciunas. Pelicans keep it alive. Here's Ball. And finally they hit one.
Even before Lonzo filled into his frame, he had a gift for rebounding, and the stronger he gets, I think the more of those he's going to come up with.
For New Orleans, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Holiday against Winslow. Holiday, the pass to Williamson. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Morant kicks to Brooks. Jackson passes to Valanciunas. Over Favors. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. And Favors gets it to go in on the assist from Ingram.
Yeah, you know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
No good on that one. Excellent D there from Ball. Ingram wide open. Off target with his 3.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Sometimes you just wonder, how did Morant see that guy? The vision is special.
Here's Ingram after the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas. Ingram finds Holiday. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Misses from short range.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And so it's New Orleans with it, following the score by Memphis. Brooks against Holiday. Favors inside. It's rebounded by Memphis. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
It's Ingram on the wing. 1:46 left to play in the first quarter.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
No good from Valanciunas. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Pelicans. Trailing by 2. And the dunk by Williamson.
And when Ball has the ball, it's in good hands. He can run the offense, no doubt.
Ball against Morant. Inside, Ingram with the steal. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
This is too easy for Williamson. Once he gets established position, he is ready to attack the rim.
Now here's Jackson. Over Williamson. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Pelicans, another fast break opportunity here. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Williamson's got 6.
Well, that's just the pure strength and explosiveness of Williamson. Easily finishes there through the contact.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Yeah, trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Nelly is checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Ball. Here's Melton. Jackson comes over with the double. To the inside. Jones, the pass to Jackson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Second free throw, no good.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
And this is the tempo you love to watch. I mean, get out fast before the defense can get set.
Yeah, it's really paying off here. Fast break points accounting for their last 8.
And the wide open shot from Redick sinks the triple.
Seeing the chance for a good look on the jump shot. Redick making the split-second decision to pull up and let it fly. That's heads up there.
And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for New Orleans. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pelicans.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Memphis, we've got Tyus Jones. Brandon Clark is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Gutterich in at the 3 spot. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Williamson.
Checking in for the Pelicans.
Outside, Redick. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Gutterich. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game. New Orleans making a switch here. Okafor's checked in. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Redick. Now here's Okafor. Tight defense on him. Left side, Redick. Now Jackson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Very dangerous from outside the arc as he's been throughout his career. All Redick needs is a little separation, and he's golden.
The putback. Pelicans with the rebound.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Second shot opportunity, and it's Okafor missing. And for Memphis, their shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. No good from Clark.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Redick surveying the D. Six on the shot clock. Out to the wing, to the paint. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. And it's Jones with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Bombed up there for Clark. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
Pelicans shooting their first free throws of the game. First free throw is good.
Boy, Redick has some of the most admirable traits you want to see in any basketball player. His professionalism and work ethic have made him the player he is today.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Hayes. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And Ball subbed in for Jackson. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Drew Holiday's checked in for J.J. Redick. Good on the three-point shot.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
The pass to Brooks. Stolen by Holiday. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And the best part of that sequence wasn't Holiday's steal, but his quick decision to push the ball and start the break. That's when the D's most vulnerable, and he took advantage.
Morant looking around.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you, the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
Jackson is checked in for Memphis. Williamson is checked in for New Orleans. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Derek Favors. Ingram against Winslow. Ingram outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Ingram's got 5 points in the quarter. And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. And what we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
Williamson on the follow.
Second chance opportunities. Williamson explosive into the air with the touch and concentration to finish.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
The Grizzlies have not yet made a free throw in the game, 0 of 2 so far. So he gets them both. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first half. Holiday, no one around him. That 3 off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Brooks finds Jackson. Here's Morant. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Morant's got his second basket of the game.
And for a great shooter, Morant really works for high percentage shots. Loves to take it inside.
Ingram against Winslow. Kicks it out to Williamson. Looking for Ingram. He gets it in there. Another one falls for New Orleans.
No stopping Ingram when he's in rhythm, especially when he gets a pass in the spot he loves pulling the trigger from.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a 4.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and a tremendous start for Zion Williamson. He had 10 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. Kenny, your thoughts? How the Pelicans are playing?
It's been unreal offensive performance, Ernie. They've taken this defense to task.
And that should do.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Checking out the group for Stan Van Gundy to start the second half. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Ingram in at the small forward.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Up top, Morant. He's covered by Ball. Brooks kicks to Morant. To the middle. He's looking for Williamson and finds him. Ingram against Winslow. Ingram with room to shoot. Favors passes to Ingram. This one for 3. And Valanciunas pulls it down.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Hayes is checked in for Zion Williamson. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Ball.
Slamming it home. Part of why Favors shoots it so well from the field, sometimes he just spikes it instead of shooting it.
Jones looking for an opening. Back to Winslow. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cutteridge the pass to Clark. And no good that time.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
To the paint. Favors finds Jackson. New Orleans moving it around. The shot by Redick, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 15. Here's Jones. Clark. And Clark is right there.
In all of his athleticism on display there, Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
And Hart has it in the corner. There's the dish to Hayes. Outside, Redick. Over Anderson. Redick with the bucket. Redick's got 10 points.
J.J. Redick is a killer as a shooter. Textbook form, especially effective from the mid-range area. Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Pass to Hart. Back to Redick. And the layup is good. That's 12 points for J.J. Redick. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Memphis. 17-point game. And stolen by Redick. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. And the dunk by Jackson.
How about that? Redick showing the same kind of accuracy on that pass as he has on his three-point shots, which is quite remarkable. That's how you drop a dime, though.
And Clark slams it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Redick. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
51 seconds left in the third quarter. Clark. It's blocked. Tries again, and he hits the jump shot. Clark's got 6 in the quarter.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
And Hayes kicks to Hart. Here's Redick. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Clark dishes to Winslow. Back to Clark. Right side Jones. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Here's Reddick. Can't get it to fall. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. New Orleans on top, leading by 17. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. New Orleans leading by 17. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Then it's Brooks. Then it's Morant. And it's Melton in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Brooks. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on Holiday.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And he sinks the second. Well, for New Orleans, shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Here's Okafor, and Okafor slams it in.
Cannot afford to let Okafor get near the bucket. I mean, he is really skilled at finishing those looks, and he does so with authority.
Ingram with the steal. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. And Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist by Okafor. And the Pelicans lead by 20. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Pelicans?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Melly passes to Ingram. The 3. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And, you know, really, Ingram is consistent in nailing these perimeter shots. You got to get a hand up. He's going to bury it every time.
Melton's shot is good.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
For 3, Ingram. Grizzlies with the rebound. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Moving it up. And the basket by Jackson.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
New Orleans leading by 19. Holiday finds Okafor. Here's Melly. To the inside. 5 on the clock. Here's Ingram. Ingram can't get that one to fall.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And that one's good. Brooks. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Ingram outside. 4th quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Jonas Valanciunas. That's his first personal foul at the line of the Pelicans.
And that one falls for Ingram.
And Ingram, the former Blue Devil, an extraordinary player who only promises to get better and better.
Justice Winslow, he's checked in for DeAnthony Melton. The Pelicans also changing it up. Favors comes in for Okafor, and Williamson subbed in for Nicolo Melli.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Holiday dishes to Ingram. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Ingram's got 7 points for the quarter.
Boy, I really like seeing Ingram knock down the mid-range J. A lethal scorer who nails these shots regularly.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game. J.J. Redick's checked in for New Orleans. Ingram against Winslow. Pass to Redick. 1:52 left in the 4th. Here's Ingram. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Ball kicks to Williamson. Reddick is in the corner. Rebounded by Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 21.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Pelicans.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Brandon Ingram.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Winslow against Ingram. Shoots over Winslow. And again, New Orleans has no luck. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 19. Winslow's shot is off.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. So for the Pelicans, 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Melly passes to Alexander Walker. Here's Melly. Pass to Alexander Walker. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's Moore. And the rejection by Jang.
And this is something you'd like to see more of from Jang, given his size and wingspan.
Here's Jones. Shoots the three. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
This is an aerial view of our location today, Sacramento, the capital of California. And DA.
Hey, Kevin.
I bet they are. Thank you, DA. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the small forward position. And for the Kings, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the center. Now here's Bagley. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Bagley. The kick out to Barnes. 5 to shoot. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Back to Bagley. Down low. Another shot. And there's the nice layup by Fox. Bogdanovich against Holiday. Ingram outside. Fires from the wing. Bagley with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
No, he's a solid team player. He doesn't always look for a shot. He enjoys getting into the open teammate.
Holiday dishes to Ingram. Ball, the pass to Ingram. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish you.
Bielitsa against Williamson. Bogdanovich passes to Bielitsa. Holiday against Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. The putback, it's good on the putback.
Offensive rebounding is all about positioning and hustle. I mean, there, Bielitsa showed exactly how you get these additional opportunities.
Holiday, the pass to Favors. Count that bucket.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
The Kings have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Inside, Bielitsa, terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And how about the fundamentals right there? I mean, Bielitsa is so skilled at keeping his balance in the face of adversity.
Ball dishes to Ingram. And Favors kicks to Ball. Ingram left side. Feeds it to Favors. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And it's Ingram missing. Kings leading now by 4.
And never the star some predicted coming out of North Carolina, but Harrison Barnes still a quality wing in our league.
Oh, yeah, GA. I mean, mostly a straight line driver. I like him playing off the ball, spotting up and diving when the opportunity presents itself.
Off target from three-point range.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
Bielitsa finds Fox. Back to Bielitsa. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
When Bielitsa is trying to score, it sometimes forces the D's hand. Nice initiative from the Yugoslavian forward right there.
The Kings shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Giles checked in for Bagley. Parker comes in for Harrison Barnes. Fields checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Joseph in for De'Aaron Fox. Redick with the 3. Drills it from outside.
Oh, this is how Redick has made his living. He's a dead-eye shooter who has a ton of confidence in himself.
And he gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you have to bring much faster help than that.
Pass to Melly. Jackson dishes to Hayes. Right side, Redick overhealed. The shot by Redick, no good. Kings leading now by 5. It's Bielitsa. And the dunk by Parker.
And reading shot trajectories is a skill that Parker has worked on over the years.
To the right side. Park kicks to Jackson. New Orleans moving it around. Reddick passes to Melly. It's Reddick on the wing, covered by Heel. The shot by Reddick, no good. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
And the dunk by Parker.
Now that's team basketball. Bielitsa doing a nice job getting the ball to the open man.
From deep. Buries it from three-point range. Reddick's got 6 points.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Kings have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. To the inside. Healed, the pass to Giles. Back to Healed. To the paint. Here's Joseph. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And Joseph drops them both. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Here's Hart. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Sacramento in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We come back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it's part of their strategy coming in, no doubt. And there may not be that much their opponent can do about it.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. We got Jahlil Okafor. J.J. Redick is out there with Jackson. And it's Melly in at the 4 spot. Here's Bazemore. Healed finds Joseph. Pass to Holmes. Clock at 6. Back to Joseph. A 3-ball. He can't get it to go. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Parker against Reddick. Passes it to Jackson. The feed now to Okafor. And there's the pass to Melly. It's Reddick on the wing. And the rejection by Holmes. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Holmes. Fox, he's checked in for Joseph. And the Pelicans also making a change. Ball's checked in. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Bagley, he's checked in for the Kings. Barnes comes in for Healed. New Orleans also making some changes. Williamson is checked in for Melly. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Holiday in for J.J. Redick. Fox passes to Holmes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Holmes got the lead up to 10 now for the Kings.
And De'Aaron Fox, a natural right-hander, but he plays lefty.
Well, he's similar to Mike Conley. Guys like that, more amphibious. I'm just joking, more ambidextrous. They can use either hand at a high level. There's always been a power aspect to Bagley's game, and every time he goes strong to the bucket, you get a taste of it.
The shot by Holiday, no good. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Kings. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Bazemore passes to Holmes. Back to Bazemore. To the middle. Pelicans pull it in. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Wow. This is what many fans came here to see. Williamson, at his size, with his speed, so unique in his style, his grace. It's unbelievable.
And finished off by Williamson.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Now here's Fox. Stolen by Ball. And here we go. Pelicans running again. Out that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Williamson.
3 straight baskets in transition now. They'll want to end that trend in a hurry.
Holmes can't get it to go in. New Orleans has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Holiday, the pass to Williamson. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. Sacramento leading by 4. Down low, here's Bazemore. Holmes finds Bagley. To Holmes. Bagley against Ingram. Clock at 4. Pass to Fox. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And now the Pelicans on the break. Williamson with the ball.
270, 275, 280, who cares? He's incredibly explosive. Williamson will wear you out in the end.
First one falls for him. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Giles checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Bielitsa comes in for Bagley. On a heel, he's checked in for Barnes. And it's Bogdanovich in for Kent Bazemore. New Orleans also making some changes. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Hayes comes in for Ingram. And it's Josh Hart in for Drew Holiday. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the rejection by Favors. And now the Pelicans on the break. Here's Williamson. He nails it, and we're tied up.
And guys, you'd have to say this run really triggered by their transition offense.
Back to Bogdanovich. Kings moving the ball around. Stolen by Ball. And here we go. Williamson heading to the hoop. And he dunks it right in, right on Buddy Hield. Oh, man.
Out in the open floor is probably where Williamson is the most dangerous. Terrific speed and change the direction of his size.
Hayes. And he starts out with the miss in this one.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
No one near Williamson as he lets it go. Off target from outside. Hield kicks to Bielitsa. Back to Hield. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And with that bucket, he ceases a 14-0 run by New Orleans.
So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal. It was a fast pace for Sacramento at the outset. At one point, they had a 9-point lead fueled by some entertaining defensive and offensive plays. When the first quarter came to a close, their lead was...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there with Bielitsa. And it's Bagley in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. And that one's good, Williamson. The Kings trailing. Barnes passes to Bagley. Fox kicks to Bielitsa. Left side, Bagley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Fox feeling it out a bit. Bielitsa finds Fox. 6 to shoot. Bagley the pass to Barnes. And the rejection by Favors. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. New Orleans making some changes here. Nicolo Melli comes in for Williamson. And it's Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Here's Favors. Passes to Jackson. Ingram against Bagley. Out to Ingram. Shoots over Fox. And it's Ingram missing. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. A 2-point game.
And still a ton of upside for Marvin Bagley. Talk about what you see.
Well, Jay, I see an agile, quick player off the floor. I mean, we know he can play in the paint. I'm just interested in seeing how well he starts to stretch the game and become a three-level scorer.
For three, Ingram. Ingram can't get that one to fall.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Some changes for Sacramento. Jabari Parker comes in for Bielitsa. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Fox. J.J. Redick's checked in for New Orleans. Ingram dishes to Redick. Out to Ingram. Outside, Redick. Back to Ingram. There's the three. Drills the three-pointer. Ingram's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pelicans.
And he's got his first 3 of the game. Took more than a half to do.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. In the corner, it's Ingram. And stolen by Barnes. Here's Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
Oh, man, what a fundamentally sound defender. I like when Barnes takes chances and comes away with steals.
Ingram against Barnes. Ingram kicks to Jackson. Out to Ingram. And he gets the bucket.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Bogdanovich looking around to the paint. Here's Bagley. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bagley's got his second bucket.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Shot over 40% of Duke. And though he struggled a bit as a rookie, you knew Ingram's stroke would come around.
The pass to Bagley. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Back to Joseph. He feeds it to Bagley. To the inside. Joseph, that's good. Joseph's got it all tied up now for Sacramento.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Redick with the bucket.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Bagley trying to free himself up. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
He wasn't messing around on that finish. That's what I'm talking about. Barnes taking out all margin of error and throwing it down.
Parker finds Barnes. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Kings lead by 1. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Ingram against Barnes. Here's Redick. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And that's 11 points for J.J. Redick.
Oh, man, an efficient mid-range shooter. I like seeing Redick work in this shot from time to time.
New Orleans moving the ball around. Ingram wide open. And a miss there on the triple.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
New Orleans has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Pass to Melli. It's Ingram on the wing. "11 feet away. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Pelicans on top, leading by a point. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. He's out there with Zion Williamson. Oh, look at him fly!
Get out the play. Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Fox passes to Giles. It's tipped, taken away by Holiday. The drive by Williamson. The layup missed.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. Free throw drops for Hield.
You ask Buddy Hield, he says he's not just a shooter, he's a maker. And boy, he's right. One of the great marksmen, not just in the league today, but in league history.
I mean, look at the volume of threes he's attempted and his percentage. He's in elite company.
Bielitsa, he's checked in for Sacramento. Giles, the pass to Hield, takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
I like how Hield gets solid positioning inside. A terrific score close to the basket.
Outside ball. Back to Holiday. Here's Hayes. And the rejection by Holmes.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Here's Williamson. Oh!
Well, it's been this way all night. Williamson can beat you in so many different ways.
Giles kicks to Hield. It's Fox with the drive. Giles. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Stan Van Gundy as he talked with his team. He told them they have to keep fighting. He said, hey, look, we're right here. But we can't make mistakes. You got to be aggressive and smart. Back to you guys.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
That's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
So for the Pelicans, Okafor is checked in for Hayes. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Lonzo Ball.
J.J.
Now Okafor. Back to Ingram. Just 5 on the clock. But they get it back. Okafor, the pass to Ingram. Connects from three-point range. Ingram's got 11 in the second half.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Barnes passes to Giles. Back to Barnes. That shot off. Some solid defense from Ingram. And Holiday kicks to Williamson. Good D by Hield.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
And the dunk by Barnes.
Look at the fortitude on Barnes. They've got to give him a bucket here. He wants to be the one to get it for him. No fear at all.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's New Orleans with it. And Holiday kicks to Williamson. Back to Holiday. For 3, Ingram. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 6 assists in the game.
The young fella, Ingram, playing with poise.
Outside, Fox. And he banks in the layup. Fox has got the game tied up here for the Kings.
Racing the spotlight, but it's a big possession. It's fun to see Fox come alive and deliver.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Rebound by Bielitsa. Bielitsa's got 5 rebounds tonight. Hield attacking. That one goes. Count it. Hield's got 6 here in this quarter.
And there's a reason Hield has the ball in his hands in big moments. Highly creative and confident scorer.
In the corner, it's Ingram. From deep. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Bielitsa finds Hield. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I love the poise from Hield, not getting overwhelmed. He exercises amazing patience when the pressure is on.
New Orleans gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Stolen. And now the Kings, fast break. Fox leading the charge. And here is Ingram. Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hand. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots. An experienced player, Bielitsa doesn't shy away from the big moment. He welcomes the chance to hit crucial shots.
Got a piece of it. Fox with the steal. And now Sacramento on the break. Here's Hield. It's in!
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
I mean, it all starts on the defensive end. When you're active and willing to gamble a little bit, the payoff can be big.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Okafor. Out to Ingram. New Orleans moving the ball around. Buries the triple. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
That's a gamer right there. Reddick is someone you love seeing step up in the clutch.
Here's Hield. Yes!
Tremendous adjustment in there. They're hard to stay focused on the hoop when you got to do that.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 2. 1 second left here in the 4th quarter. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Nemanja Bjelica.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. David.
Kevin, thank you very much.
Thanks, David. That's David Aldridge, our NBA Hall of Famer. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Joe Ingles is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Pelicans, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point guard. Now here's Ingram. The drive by Williams. Oh, that was something else.
Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
And Bones, one of the things you're seeing from Ingram is his improved strength, something he's worked on now for a while.
The BI has talked about eating 6 meals a day back in college and still coming into the league at 190 pounds. But eventually that metabolism is going to slow down. And if you keep putting in that kind of work, the incremental improvements are going to speed up. We've been seeing that from Brandon Ingram.
Here's Conley. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Pass to Ingles. Inside. Gobert can't hit. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for New Orleans. He gets that one.
What a passer this guy is. I love how fast Ball is at noticing when the defense has just overcommitted.
Stolen by Holiday. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Williamson, the pass to Ball. For 3, Ingram. The Pelicans keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Favors finds Ball. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Just love it when BI gets up like that and just stretches out for 2.
Here's Mitchell. The Jazz again can't hit it. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Ingles against Ingram. Now the feed to Favors. Out to Ingram. 4 on the clock.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively. And now they're turning this game into a drag race, sprinting out for easy fast break baskets.
The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
Ball kicks to Holiday. Ingram against Ingles. Ingram dishes to Williamson. Back to Ingram. The 19-foot shot. That shot off. And Utah the other way now. The drive by Mitchell. Yep, that one goes. Here's Ball. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Kicks it to Holiday. Back to Ingram. Fires it up. Cans the shot from the wing. Ingram's got 6.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Stolen by Ball. Here's Williamson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Melly is checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Ball. Now, here's Clarkson. The pass to Gobert. Second chance shot. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Williamson. Back to Redick. And 1:01 left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And Davis sends it back.
It's a wonder we don't see more of that from Davis. He has the live legs and instincts to be a premier shot blocker in the league.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And still trying to find his footing in the league. Moutier must show improvement in his shooting moving forward.
So for the Pelicans, Okafor comes in for Zion Williamson. And Hayes subbed in for Nicolo Melli. New Orleans leading by 9. We've got 22 seconds left in the first. Passes it to Jackson. Clarkson against Redick. Okafor. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. New Orleans on top. They lead by 11. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen, Pelicans pretty much in control here.
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for New Orleans right now, Jackson is out there with J.J. Redick. Then there's Hayes. Then there's Jahlil Okafor. And it's Hart in at the 3 spot. And the call will be against Emmanuel Mudiay. That's his first foul. Here's Hart. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
You're going to burn yourself when you get up that close to Clarkson. He's explosive.
Redick against Clarkson. Redick surveying the D. Okafor finds Redick. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Okafor. O'Neal with the rebound.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Gobert the pass to Mudiay. Now Clarkson jacks up a 3. The shot comes out. Pass to Hayes. It's Redick on the wing, guarded by O'Neal. And Redick kicks to Jackson. The dish to Okafor, outside for Redick. From the arc. And the Pelicans miss again. It's Gobert with the ball for the Utah Jazz. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Mudiay pass to O'Neal. And here's Clarkson. Fires from deep. Okafor grabs the miss. Dishes it to Hayes. Back to Hart. New Orleans moving the ball around. Clarkson against Redick. Gets a hand on it. It's good on the putback. Okafor's got the lead up to 11 now for New Orleans.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
Well, Clarkson can get inside. He's athletic to do that, and then needs the touch in that area. Showed it off there.
Pass to Hayes. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Utah also making some changes. Bogdanovich is checked in for Gobert. And it's Mitchell in for Mudiay. Ingram passes to Okafor. Jacks up a three, and Ingram the bucket on the assist by Okafor. Ingram's got 9 points.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
And then Mitchell with the dunk.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Hart kicks to Ingram. To the middle. From downtown. A rebound by the Jazz.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Clarkson passes to Davis. Now here's Bogdanovich. And Okafor with the block. And he's able to get it back. And New Orleans pushing it up now. There's the pass to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And the speed of Ingram makes him a nightmare for defenses in pick and rolls, constantly keeping them guessing.
Jazz trail by 12. Mitchell outside. Poked loose. Clarkson dishes to Bogdanovich. He feeds it to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
And Hayes kicks to Ingram. From deep three-point range, Ingram can't get that one to fall. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jahlil Okafor. That's his first foul. Outside Conley. Here's Mitchell. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Well, he can guard multiple positions, and Lonzo Ball's versatility helping out on that possession.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a 10th. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. Right out of the gates, it was New Orleans setting the tone. A smoldering performance. That's all for now. Say goodbye to...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Brandon Ingram with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Conley in at point. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Pass to Ingles. Back to Conley. Takes the 3. Ingles can't get it to go. Pelicans leading by 11. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
And some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
Mitchell with it. Now defended by Williamson. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And that one's good. Ingram. It's Gobert with the ball for the Jazz. It's a 13-point game. Conley the pass to Gobert. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. Conley dishes to Gobert. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. They get Derek Favors.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
J.J. Redick's checked in for the Pelicans. New Orleans leading by 10. And Holiday kicks to Redick. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Holiday the pass to Redick. Shot clock at 6. Here's Favors. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Favors has got 6.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. For the Utah Jazz last season, there was a lot of fallout from the COVID crisis. But Rudy Gobert was able to patch up things with his teammates, and specifically guard Donovan Mitchell, after Gobert realized his mistake. For a team with so much maturity and potential to win, it was good to see them finally be able to turn the page. Guys?
Good to see things back on track. Thanks, David.
And entering the league as a complimentary scorer, Bogdanovich put up 20 points a game last year. That was a career high in the 4th straight year that he improved his scoring average.
Taken away by Holiday. Feeds to Favors. Outside, Ball. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Redick dishes the ball. Redick with it. Conley picks him up. Stolen by Conley. And he could not hit that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
And he's got the smarts to take advantage of the shaky defense. Conley's been around the block a few times.
Melly is checked in for New Orleans. Josh Hart comes in for Lonzo Ball. O'Neal's checked in for the Jazz. Clarkson comes in for Emmanuel Mudiay. Redick against Clarkson. Now here's Redick. He's tightly guarded. 4 on the shot clock. Gobert with the block. In transition, here come the Jazz. Here's Conley.
4th selection back in the 07 draft. Conley has been a reliable guard for many years.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. Hayes, he's checked in for Williamson. And so Mike Conley nails both of them. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And Holiday kicks to Redick. Back to Holiday. Clarkson against Redick. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
Pass to Clarkson. And that one drops. Clarkson's got 6.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Redick against Clarkson. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
I'd like to see Jordan turn on the jets right there. Change of speed, so hard to guard, and Jordan, he's very much capable of that.
Redick passes to Hayes. That one, no good. Gobert with the defensive effort. Jazz trail by 6. This one for 3. And it's Melly with the rebound. The Pelicans have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. It's Redick on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. The drive by Redick. The shot's good. Redick's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, J.J. doing a great job deciding on that pick and roll play with what to do with the basketball. Deceptively crafty when he gets in that set.
And so it's New Orleans in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. At the forward slots, Ingram and Melly. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Williamson in at the 5 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And the shot goes in. Ingram's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Pelicans.
Like to see that as Ingram hits a shot from the mid-range. It's going to open some things up.
Conley's shot is off.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And Bogdanovich, a talented scorer, likes getting involved down low.
Ingram against O'Neal. And it's Ingram missing. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Utah. Trailing by 10. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
Again, just watching Zion's leaping ability. Gets over the defense. Easily finds the rim.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. New Orleans leading by 8. The pass to Ball. Back to Holiday. He kicks it to Ingram. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Up again. Williamson on the follow. Williamson's got 9 points here in the second half.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
Conley, the pass to O'Neal. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Ball. The drive by Mitchell.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Williamson in the post. Gobert on him. Now here's Ingram. Guarded by O'Neal. Outside, Ball. Back to Ingram. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And that'll give them a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
New Orleans making a switch here. Favors is checked in, and Utah with a change here too. Joe Ingles is checked in for O'Neal. Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Launches a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists now in this one. Favors with the ball. Conley picks him up. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him. J.J. Redick's checked in for the Pelicans. Passes it to Ingram. Lets it go with the 3. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
So many things have changed around Drew Holiday. The one thing that's been a constant is that he's a hard worker, such a great all-around player who likes to be a leader, and he has been for this ball club.
And then Mitchell at the dunk.
Big-time play there from Mitchell. Remember, he's been the go-to guy since his rookie year.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his 3rd foul so far. When a situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome balance there from Ingram on the play. Even after the contact, able to absorb it.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
Williamson double team. And Favors kicks to Ingram. Outside, Redick. And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 9.
Well, the former Dookie, J.J. Redick, has carved out an incredible role as one of the league's most deadly shooters. Ooh, I think that's a wrap. And I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Mitchell against Holiday. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2.
At the line for your Pelicans.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second free throw, good.
Yeah, you'd like to convert them all, but that should still be enough to secure the win.
Now here's Moutier. And nothing is falling for him right now. Redick inside the line. No good. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For The action always in full swing near the French Quarter, and tonight is no different here in New Orleans, Louisiana. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. And for New Orleans, Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. Back to Williamson. New Orleans moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. In the corner, it's Ingram. Shoots over Winslow. And it's Ingram missing. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. There's Winslow. Kept alive. Some solid defense from Ingram.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Williamson with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Morant against Ingram. Passes it to Ball. Ingram left side. Here's Favors. Tries again. And it's Morant with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Brooks. And so the ball's out of bounds. Favors touched it last. Here's Morant.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
And what confidence from the big fella. Williamson runs the floor like a deer, and that assertiveness to attack. Love it.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. And the pass to Winslow. Shoots over Ingram.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Over Williamson. Here's Valanciunas. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor. And Holiday kicks to Ingram. Buries the long-range jumper.
Spotting up and knocking it down. Ingram with the sweet touch.
Winslow, the pass to Morant. For 3. Morant with another miss. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Ingram against Valanciunas. Ingram dishes to Favors. Stolen by Winslow. And stolen by Favors. Pass the ball. For 3, Ingram. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Some changes for New Orleans. Melly is checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Morant passes to Jackson. And here's the fast break. Here's Hart. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
How about that? Redick showing the same kind of accuracy on that pass as he has on his three-point shots, which is quite remarkable. That's how you drop a dime there.
Pass to Williamson. A minute 50 left to play in the first. Baseline J on the way. The offensive rebound. Williamson on the follow.
And Williamson doesn't let up, consistently in attack mode. Love his rabid intensity on the backboard.
Pelicans leading by 7. And the dunk by Williamson.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
New Orleans making some changes here. Jackson Hayes comes in for Nicolo Melli. And it's Jackson in for Drew Holiday. Then for the Grizzlies, Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. D'Anthony Melton comes in for Jackson. And Tyus Jones subbed in for John Morant.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
They get it again, and it's Clark with the jam.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Redick surveying the D. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Jackson dishes to Hayes. Kicks it out to Williamson. 6 to shoot. And Redick, here we go, goes back up. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Scooped up. Here's Melton. Another shot. Jones, the pass to Gutterich. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Jackson, that's a two-pointer, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that does it for the first quarter. Pelicans ahead, up by 4. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you guys think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter, we've got Tyus Jones. Kyle Anderson is out there with Brooks. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard position. Okafor kicks to Redick. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Brooks finds Anderson. And he lays it straight in.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Jackson dishes to Okafor. Outside, Redick. Back to Okafor. To the paint. Stolen away. And now here comes Jones leading the break. That ties the game. Jones has got his first basket.
How about the feel and the awareness he had there, finding his teammate behind the defense on the break.
Redick with the bucket.
Getting the chance for a good look on the jump shot. Redick making a split-second decision to pull up and let it fly. That's heads up there.
And here's Anderson from the arc. No good. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Nicolo Melli comes in for Hayes. Ingram, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Frank Jackson. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Clark. Jackson comes in for Anderson. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Melton. And it's John Morant in for Tyus Jones.
You know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
Swiped it away. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
Boy, the perception of Ingram, the awareness, seeing a lane and pouncing on it in a blink of an eye.
Will it go? And another miss by Memphis.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
The three. The Grizzlies pull it in.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down to 10 on the bucket from Winslow. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. No problems knocking that one down. Ingram's got 8.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
Here's Hart. He has 5. Fires the 3. And again, New Orleans with the triple. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
And it's Justice Winslow with the foul. That's his first foul. New Orleans making a switch here. Holiday's checked in, and the Grizzlies also with the sub. Gutteridge is checked in. Passes it to Melly. New Orleans moving it around. Unloads from 13. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
To halt the run, and it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
It's Ingram on the wing, covered by Winslow. And that one's good. Ingram's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Valanciunas, good.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
And here's Ingram from the arc. A 3-pointer is right on target. Ingram's got 18 points in the game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And so it's New Orleans sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And don't go.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. The first half was all about Brandon Ingram. He had 18 points, 2 steals, and 1. And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get on.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the center position. That's the group starting the second half for Stan Van Gundy.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Ingram against Winslow. Ingram passes to Favors. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. 6 points for him. The Grizzlies shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Valanciunas, an easy 2 points on the layup.
Sometimes you just wonder, how did Morant see that guy? The vision is special.
Outside ball. Ingram attacking. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Jackson passes to Morant. Here's Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
And Ball showing you nice activity on the defensive end there, causing problems because of that reach and the quick hands.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Favors touched it last.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
So for the Pelicans, Okafor's checked in for Favors. Redick comes in for Ingram, and it's Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Anderson comes in for Jackson. DeAnthony Melton, he's checked in for Justice Winslow. And Jones subbed in for John Morant. Jackson passes to Redick. Okafor trying to get open. And Redick the bucket on the assist from Jackson.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Jackson against Jones. Anderson wide open. Off target from outside. Pelicans leading by 23. Williamson kicks to Redick. From deep. Grizzlies with the rebound. Clark's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Brooks. And it's good for 2.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
And the wide open shot from Redick. No good on the triple.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Redick for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Redick's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Fires from the corner. Mark against Okafor. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Hayes, he's checked in for Okafor. Nicolo Melli comes in for Williamson. And Hart subbed in for Jackson. And Memphis also making a switch. Gutterich is checked in. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The first one falls. And so Jones nails both of them. New Orleans leading by 17. Down low. It's stolen by Jones. And another fast break for the Memphis Grizzlies. They're running. And then Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And Hart has it in the corner. Back to Holiday. New Orleans moving it around. And that one clearly a foul. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Valanciunas is checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Jones. And Valanciunas kicks to Clark over Hayes. And that's collected by Drew Holiday. And so Holiday will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Here's Hart. He's got 5. Outside for Redick. Dishes it to Hayes. 6 on the shot clock. And Redick the bucket on the assist by Hayes. Redick's got 7 points for the quarter.
Proving he's more than just an outside shooter. Redick also has a sweet touch from that area.
Inside, and Hayes throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stunt.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Yes, they can.
And so it's New Orleans taking a 19-point lead into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Then it's Morant, and it's Justice Winslow, and it's Gutterich in at the 2. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas. You look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face.
Oh, what a play! Woo!
Hey, guys, really easy to see why Ingram was the 2nd pick in the 2016 draft with plays like these.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Hart kicks to Hayes. Now the pass to Ingram. That one, no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Taken away by Hayes. And Ingram with a clear path to the basket. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Slamming it home. Part of why Favors shoots it so well from the field, sometimes he just spikes it instead of shooting it.
Here's Gutterich. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
Yeah, you know, he's slight of build, lanky and long and athletic, but he still finishes through contact, and he's not afraid to go in there and take the hit either.
And it's blocked. Pass to Hayes. Outside, Ball. Ingram wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ingram's got 9 points now in just the second half. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
And also the ball hockey, the way they've come up with the steals, the way they've harassed the ball handler all day, forcing mistakes. They've really done a nice job of taking advantage.
And here are the Pelicans stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Jackson kicks to Moore. Back to Jackson. To the inside. Hayes dishes to Okafor. Kick out to Moore. 5 to shoot. New Orleans moving the ball around. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jahlil Okafor. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Okafor, the pass to Hayes. Back to Okafor. Pass to Hayes. There's the dish to Moore. Passes to Hayes. Feeds it to Okafor. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Back to Jackson. Kicks it to Okafor. And there's the pass to Hayes. Back to Okafor. Now here's Hayes. Jang defending. And Okafor at the basket on the assist by Hayes. Okafor's got his first points of the game.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Pelicans.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Brandon Ingram.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
It's good on the putback.
And, you know, we all know about Jang's high motor. Defensively, you can't just let him float around the glass. You've got to get a body on him.
Jackson kicks to Hayes. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Moore finds Jackson. Back to Moore. Takes a 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Clark with it. Now Okafor defending. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Yeah, that's just an example of effort there. Jackson taking pride in beating everybody down the floor in transition.
To the left side wing. Pass to Hayes. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Jackson, that's good.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Moore dishes to Okafor. Back to Moore. Launches it. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
So we see the Pelicans taking the W. What a sight, a sky-high perspective of the beautiful city of New Orleans, where we're... And with tip-off coming up.
Hey, good evening, Kevin. The Kings are trying to snap.
DA, the Sacramento fans would love to see that as well. Thanks so much for that report. Now Sacramento starting 5. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bagley is out there with Nemanja Bjelica, and it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. And for the Pelicans, Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5, roaming the paint.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level. This is why Lonzo Ball was drafted number 2 overall. Elite vision and size.
Up top, Fox. Barnes against Ingram. And stolen by Favors. Williamson kicks to Ingram. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good D by Bogdanovich.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Williamson, the pass to Ingram. Williamson kicks to Ingram. Hands it from downtown.
How about the confidence from Brandon Ingram? Knows what it takes to knock that one down.
It's Bjelica. The kick out to Fox. Sacramento again missing. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside, Ball. New Orleans moving it around. Holiday, no one around him. Off target with his 3.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. Here's Ball. Williamson outside. Outside Holiday. Passes it to Favors. Lock at 6. It's Ingram on the wing. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. And then for Sacramento, Harry Giles is checked in for Bagley. Jabari Parker comes in for Bjelica. And Hield subbed in for Bogdanovich. And Fox has it in the corner to the paint. Here's Giles out to Parker. Tipped away.
And they've got to get their heads into this game. They're giving the ball away far too easily.
Hart, that's good.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Hield with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
The Kings shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Kent Bazemore's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Hart the pass to Reddick. Back to Hart. Here's Hayes. 5 on the clock. The pass to Hart. Reddick is in the corner. And it's off from 3-point range. Fox with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Pass to Bazemore. Here's Giles. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Reddick. A shot off that time. Good D by Parker. Here's Giles, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
Reddick passes to Melly. Reddick surveying the D. It's Reddick on the wing from the baseline. Rebound by Parker.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Back to Jackson. Outside, Reddick. We've got 28 seconds left here in the opening quarter. He's with it. He's picked up by Parker. Clock at 4. Pushing it up. Here's Hield, and then Hield with the dunk.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Back to Jackson. And the wide open shot from Reddick. And the Pelicans miss again. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Kings lead by 1. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching from the Kings, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Zion at the 4 with Okafor at the 5. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Hart in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
We talk about Zion's strength, but the body control is also elite, especially for a guy his size.
Down low, Joseph finds Holmes. Joseph with the ball, and Holiday picks him up defensively. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. And the Pelicans making a change here. Ingram's checked in. Bogdanovich is checked in for the Kings. And stolen by Williamson. Goes up. And the dunk by Williamson.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
Bielitsa against Ingram. Bielitsa passes to Holmes. Sweet move. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Ingram wide open. Misses the 3.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. And a change for the Kings. Barnes is checked in.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Back to Ingram. New Orleans moving the ball around. Williamson kicks the ball. Shot clock at 6. And here's Ingram from the arc. It's hauled in by the Kings. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far.
And Ingram just made a great all-around progress last season. But the one thing that really stood out, the improvement he made from the free throw line.
It was a big leap and an important one. Reason why? Because he was his team's guy that they depended on at the end of games. And we saw him close out a number of those games at the charity stripe.
And that one's good, Barnes.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And here's Ingram from the arc. They get it back. Williamson on the follow.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
Pass to Holiday. To the left wing. Williamson in the post. He is covered by Bogdanovich. And again, Zion Williamson.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
By himself. Oh my goodness!
Did you see
what a play?
Unbelievable. Awesome. Brandon Ingram typically isn't about the flash, but he showed it right there.
No good there. And Rashawn Holmes gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for New Orleans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Williamson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Jabari Parker's checked in for the Kings. Buddy Hield comes in for Bogdanovich. And Hayes kicks to Ingram. Over Barnes. Here's Favors. For three, Ingram. That one's good. Just his third make. Brings him to 3 for 8 in this game.
The key for Brandon is shooting with confidence. When he does this, he buries these trays.
Joseph, that's good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Redick dishes the ball. Outside, Redick. Back to ball. It's Redick on the wing. Wide open look. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Redick's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Joseph looking over the floor. Parker passes to Joseph. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
To the middle. Redick passes to Favors. Outside for Redick. And no good. Good D by Parker. Here's Bagley. Good work there as it goes. Now just a 2-point New Orleans lead.
Got to push Bagley out of the paint. Once he's close to the rim, he is locked in on scoring.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. New Orleans.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. Zion Williamson was on fire in the first half. He had 12 points, 2. And that.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the court for Sacramento. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Barnes in at the small forward spot. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. They trail by 3. Pass to Bielitsa. Fox kicks to Bielitsa. Good D by Williamson. New Orleans with the ball. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. Doesn't go that time. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. At the elbow, Fox. And now the Pelicans on the break. Favors passes to Williamson. New Orleans moving the ball around. And here's Ingram from the arc. Rebound by Bielitsa. The Kings trail by 3. 4-on-3 break. Yep, it counts.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
New Orleans gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Favors. Nicolo Melli comes in for Zion Williamson. Hart, he's checked in for Ingram. And it's Frank Jackson in for Ball. Then for the Kings, Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Marvin Bagley. Harry Giles comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Bogdan Bogdanovic.
That's what you get from a vet like Bazemore, making the next pass.
The Pelicans have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Holiday with the 3. Okafor tips it back in. And the Pelicans lead by 1. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Holmes passes to Giles. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Jackson finds Okafor. Here's Melli. On the wing, Holiday. Fires the 3. Tries again. Okafor, the pass to Holiday. Holiday with another miss.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Now, here's Bielitsa. He's covered closely. Holmes against Okafor. Holmes kicks to Fox. Shot clock at 2. Elbow shot is on the way. And there are the Kings with another bucket.
And the transition D right now, just non-existent.
Bazemore against Holiday. The pass to Melli. 1:43 left in the third. Holiday against Bazemore. The layup off target.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And so Sacramento again turning it over. J.J. Redick's checked in for the Pelicans. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Sacramento. .127 left to play in the third. Outside Jackson. Outside Redick for the 3. No good. Shot missing. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. It's good.
And sometimes Fox just can't be contained. I mean, he plays with so much heart and passion and terrific at scoring even when he gets bodied up.
New Orleans making some changes here. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Okafor. Zion Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jackson. And the Kings also making a change. Parker's checked in for Kent Bazemore.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Here's Hield. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And there's a whistle. That goes on Harry Giles. That is his first foul of the game. Ingram, he's checked in for Hart. Then for the Kings, Marvin Bagley comes in for Giles. And it's Barnes in for Bielitsa.
I love the throwdown there. Ingram doesn't mess around when he's cutting to the hoop.
To the paint. Barnes right side. He dishes it to Hield. A beautiful reverse layup. Hield's got the lead up to 4 now for the Kings.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Hayes dishes the ball. Redick against Hield, and Redick kicks to Ingram, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Hield outside. The kick out to Barnes. There's the triple. No good on the last second attempt there. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Kings lead by 4. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. They're back, Ball and Reddick. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Hayes in at the 5 down low. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
With that impressive wingspan, Brandon Ingram can sure make plays above the rim.
Bogdanovich passes to Fox. And Bogdanovich kicks to Hield. 6 on the shot clock. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Pass to Reddick. Williamson with it. Now guarded by Fox. For 3, Ingram. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. And that's 18 points for Brandon Ingram.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Fox passes to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
For 3, Ingram. Good D by Hield. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Kings. It's a 1-point game. Ball against Fox. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Outside, Reddick. And Hayes kicks to Ingram. Ingram drawing the double team. No block shot. Back to Hayes. Basket good.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
Bogdanovich against Ball. Now here's Barnes. Defense is right there. The kick out to Fox. Trying to find Bagley and gets it to him. It's good.
And Fox is a solid passer, knows how to get the ball to his guys when they're ready to let it go.
Ingram outside. Williamson outside. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Big one. Coach feels comfortable going to Zion when it matters.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Jackson Hayes. And it's Holiday in for J.J. Reddick. Bielitsa, he's checked in for the Kings. Favors passes to Williamson. Out to Favors. And here's Ingram from the arc. Offensive rebound. Williamson. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Ingram attacking. That gives them the lead. Ingram's got 12 points here in the second half.
Fearless player. Have to respect Ingram's willingness to take big shots.
Stepping up, Bagley lives to compete. He wants the ball when the game is on the line.
Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Fox kicks to Hield. Back to Fox. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's just being out of sync, and at the worst time, costly.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Back to Ingram. Pass to Favors. To the inside. It's stolen by Bagley. Here's Hield. Takes it off the glass. Hield's got it all tied up now for the Kings.
And this team believes in Hill. There, he repays their confidence by executing in the club.
You can count on him. Ingram has accepted the responsibility of being the man.
Bagley the pass to Fox. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last. Here's Barnes. Count it! A huge shot to tie it up.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Here's Williamson. It's stolen by Bagley. And the Kings pushing it up now. Count it!
And that is a big-time performance. I like how Hill embraces the responsibility of being the alpha dog on that one.
Ingram, it's good! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And then Hill with the dunk.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
I would have loved to hear the coach's speech because they really took heed to it. Like you said, both teams playing at a different pace. A fearless competitor with a strong motor. You can trust Zion down the stretch.
They kick out to Hill. Ingram with the steal. Here's Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
With the reputation of a highlight reel dunker, Zion's always ready to put on a show.
Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
He has done everything possible to keep his team in this one. What a performance from him.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. The score is tied at 53. 3 seconds left in the game. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Buddy Hield.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. From New Orleans, back in a moment. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. So the Pelicans win the tip. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for Sacramento. That's at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Bielitsa passes to Hield.
What perfect timing on that play. Derek Favors an outstanding shot blocker.
He gets that one.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Inside, and Derek Favors with the slam.
With the game tightening up, Favors with the confidence to attack. Big bucket.
Overtime still getting started here, just about a minute in. Down low, and stolen by Favors. Here's Hart. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
Nice to see Williamson spot the open man. He has awareness and ability as a passer.
Bagley against Favors. And so Sacramento again turning it over.
How big is that? Or should I say, how big might that become? Just a brutal mistake.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Ingram's checked in. And a change for the Kings. Bogdanovich is checked in. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
And violates, kicks to Bagley. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Drew Holiday is checked in for New Orleans. Bogdanovich inside, guarded by Holiday. Bogdanovich dishes to Bagley. Barnes against Ingram. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
And just a crucial shot by Barnes, taking it upon himself and coming through.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Passes to Holiday. Back to Ball. Just 5 on the clock. Now the pass to Holiday. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Favors against Bagley. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. So it's a narrow victory for New Orleans, pulling it out for a double. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it...